Gotta get some lipsticks on. Last thing you need is a dark skinned man with ashy lips. There's no glue, Papa. There's no glue. Your lips ashy? Yeah. There's no glue. All right. I'm straight. All right. Peace, everyone. McKinley Mills here, and welcome to this week's episode of What You Think. This week in the studio, we're about to discuss what I like to call Camelgate. Last week, North Philadelphia resident Saudia Schuler sent her son, Johnny Eaton Jr., off to his prom in nothing less than black excellence. Calling the event, bringing Dubai to North Philly. Miss Saudia spared no expense. Johnny had 3 outfits. He had 3 cars. He had 3 dates that had 3 custom-made outfits. And by the way, all 3 cars were luxury cars. They had 3 tons of sand in the North Philly streets. They had a real-life camel. She blocked off the streets and had food for the entire neighborhood. The send-off was estimated to cost around 25 grand. So let's just jump straight into what this week's clients had to say about Camelgate.
Everyone thinks about what they would do with 26,000. If they had just had an extra 26,000 floating around, is where you get the uproar. It's like, if I had extra 26,000, I'd do this, I'd do X, I'd do Y.
I don't see how, we can sit here and complain about it. It's her money at the end of the day, and she can decide how she spends that money.
I'm okay with it. At the end of the day, it's her money.
At the end of the day, it's her money. It was her money, it was her decision.
Can't nobody tell you how to spend your money.
Young boy's killing it, and then from where he come from, you know what I'm saying? Like, we come up in a place where it's like, at his age, it's like, damn, is he gonna make it to that age?
Yeah, I mean, it's different ways that that parents or spouses, whoever, show love, show appreciation for people they care about. This is just this mom's way to do it.
If she wanted to bring the body to him because he brought the grades to her, I'm with it.
The promise her son made to her to get straight A's. This is just her way to reward him.
When you put in work, you get rewards.
Look, you did a good thing. You're doing a good thing by saving me some tuition money for the next 4 years. And let's just have a good time at this prom.
Her son earned it.
I get that you're not supposed to reward a fish for swimming, but at least let them know that you appreciate them getting out there and doing it the right way. You know what I mean?
I personally don't think that she did anything wrong. I think that she had the means to do it. It was something that she wanted to do for her son. And at the end of the day, if they both feel good with it, then who am I to say anything?
If he enjoyed himself at the end of the day and she thought that was the best decision for her and her family, and didn't ask my help to do it, I'm okay with it.
Once my daughter gets to that level, she been an honor student, her way through high school, and she got scholarships. If I decide to do that, I would do the same thing. So I think she did the damn thing. She did the damn thing. I think she did the damn thing. I think she did the damn thing.
You do need to congratulate people for their success and everything like that, but prom is not really a success. You kind of get that on the strength, you know what I mean?
Something like that is just, I don't know, it's not an accomplishment. It would seem like it's something insignificant, but to each his own.
My initial reaction was like, really? like I'm like, what, really? Like, I just felt like, who would ever need that?
I wouldn't have done it, but
Even if it's something that I wouldn't do, the only reason I'm not doing it is because I just don't have the money for it.
25K, I'm in real estate, so I probably would buy some real estate. But to each his own, man.
And to me, putting that 25 grand into his prom, why not give him a house that when he graduates from school, he has some rental income coming in?
The investor, especially the investor of me, would have liked to seen something a little bit more.
But in the same regard, what if this family has the money to do all these things and this boy is doing what he's supposed to do?
I don't think we would necessarily question whether a person from the other culture should or shouldn't do it. So why this time? On expenditure, to extrapolate too much from this to incentivize them ostentatiousness sometimes.
I'm losing my words.
I mean, it's a dude getting his haircut, man.
until you've been to a good Jewish bar mitzvah, you haven't seen over the top.
Look at bar mitzvahs and bat mitzvahs and some of the parties that other cultures have. You hear people spending $100,000 on a bar mitzvah.
That $26,000 would have looked like a drop in the bucket.
Part of it is about worrying about other people's pockets. Why are we so worried about what she's spending her money on? Oh, well, they probably can't even pay such and such bills, you know, and they're spending all this money on this. We don't know what their situation is. People have been doing the most for prom for a very long time.
Me pre-college might have said, you know, naively, well, they could have used that money for college. But I mean, I went to college and I'm still in debt.
I mean, we are excess. You know what I mean? I think black culture is excess, you know?
Our celebrations have always been grand.
I personally love the way we celebrate. I love the fact that people think we're loud. I love the fact that we are very unique with how we celebrate, because it just shows how genuine we are with expressing our excitement and our joy for things.
Yeah, we overdo it all the time, man. We have a little bit more than we had before, you know, as a culture. Some may say overdo, but it's just us, you know, enjoying ourselves. We work hard for it.
Black people in a celebration, it's more than just an experience. It's a shared experience beyond that, like, sort of has no limits. And I think that separates Black people turning up versus anybody else.
It just shows that no matter where you're from, you still can be great.
Ultimately, you know, she worked for that money. She didn't take that money from anyone. And she's keeping people employed too, man. You know? All that work that went into putting that party together, that's employment. That keeps the economy going. So from that perspective, it's a good thing.
Yes, I think it's great. I hope they enjoyed that camel, and, you know, more power to them.
Okay, y'all, so honestly, my first impression was, this is way too much for a prom. He's just 17, why are we doing that much for just a prom? But after some thought and a conversation with a few people, I realized that I wouldn't have a limit for my own children. If I had the money, I couldn't say that I would not do the same thing. As Black Americans, we tend to pocket watch as soon as we see another Black person make a large purchase, nitpicking their spending habits. If we see other cultures spend large amounts of money on whatever, parties, cars, clothes, gifts, whatever, we just assume that they can afford that. And we always assume that their priorities are completely in order, which isn't the closest thing to the truth. Now, we've all read about Mrs. Schuler's medical struggles. We read about her losing Johnny's father when he was 3. On the flip side, we've all read about Johnny being a devout Muslim, him having a 3.7 GPA, and also all of his potential college scholarships. But why do we need to hear that? For some reason, all of us needed to justify why she would spend that much money on her own child, money that she earned from her own business. Why couldn't we just appreciate how amazing him and his dates looked? Why couldn't we all just be proud of this Black woman that executed this event for her son that will be remembered for a lifetime? Why so much negativity and hate? And why not enough love and praise? Dear Black people, self-hate looks bad on you. That's this week's episode, y'all. Thank you everybody that participated. Thank you everybody that's watching. I'll see y'all next week.